Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I thought I would bring you a video on organizing my kitchen. I have gotten most everything together that I need. I'm still waiting on one or two pieces. Once they come in, I will add those into my cabinets and things, but for right now the majority of my supplies have come in. So I thought this would be the perfect time to just go ahead and show you how I'm going to organize my kitchen. I've just placed a grocery order. It's coming in this afternoon, and by the time I get all the organization done, I can go ahead and set up my kitchen. I am going to wash the containers before I start filming, but I will show you those and all of that. Now, I had ordered a couple pieces before and to see if I liked the product, and I did. So I went and picked up the remainder. I didn't order them. I just picked them up from Walmart. And now that I know I like them, I am going to be using those products, and I will show you everything and let you know what those are. But I do have a couple of things, like I said, on order. They haven't come in, but they should be in just a few days. And then I will add those into my kitchen, and hopefully I will be organized. I know you guys have shown me a lot of love and following my videos about my new apartment, and I really appreciate it. And my goal is to bring other apartment videos to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Okay guys, so this is everything from my purchases from Walmart, and I think what I will do is kind of go over what I have and then tell you what I'm going to use it for. But then guys, I've got to wash all this stuff and dry it, so that'll probably come tomorrow because it's getting later in the afternoon and I don't want to have stuff out all over the place overnight. So I will probably actually film tomorrow all the other stuff. So this container, as you can see, I've got coffee in it, and this is the little doohickey that was in it. It is the flip type container. They're by Better Homes and Gardens, and it just tells you about the stacking and all that. But I thought it was the perfect size for my coffee. As you guys know, or you may not know, I have a subscription to Atlas Coffee. I get 2 1-pound bags each month, and so as you can see here, I've got just a little bit left in this container, and just in time because my other coffee is coming in probably Monday or Tuesday. So 2 bags is going to be perfect for me each month. And this will be my second month receiving it. So that container was $8.22. Then I've got this issue at night before I go to bed. I have to have cheese and crackers, usually with an apple. So anyway, I always have all kinds of crackers to eat with my cheese, and so I got, this container, and that one was $9.28. And so those were the 2 I bought last week. Now I'm going to sit this up on its let me see if I can set this up and then kind of show you all the different containers that I got today. I think I'm going to open the bigger box and let you see it. Guys, I usually keep cereal in my house. It's not always the good for you cereal either. Sometimes it's just kids cereal. But I always have at least 2 boxes of different cereal, and so I got 2 of these cereal containers. Let me grab my receipt from today. Okay, so the cereal container was $10.82. So I got 2 of those. And then this set here, I'm going to open it. And this set was a 4-piece canister set. And it was $32.23. Let me open that. And again, today is going to be spent getting all of these containers ready for me to fill them up. So, as you can see, these are really nice size containers. This one is the smallest, and then we go to the next size. Then we have this size, and then we have this tall one. And to give you a sense of how big this one is, spaghetti, just the regular boxes of spaghetti noodles will fit in here and still have room. And so that's probably what's going to go in there, if I'm being honest. I always have pasta in the house, so I really always have pasta. So all of those, I thought that was a good deal, $30, considering these 2 here were right at $20. So that was a pretty good deal. I'm going to come around and show you the other pieces. And I got some shelving paper to go into my cabinets on the bottom. Now this turntable is going to be for my spices. I don't have a lot of spices right now, and this one is made by the Home Edit, and I thought this would be perfect. Now I've got to grab my receipt. Okay, so this turntable was $7.88. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then I got these 2 acrylic containers, and these were a really good price too. They were $3.97 each. So I thought those were a good deal too. Now this is going to hold like some snacks, different things like that that's in the cabinet loose. So they're going to go in there. So that is everything that I have bought, with the exception of the rack that I'm going to use for my pots and pans, the tops that go to my pots and pans. So guys, the next time you see me, I will have all of this stuff washed, dried, ready to go. Okay guys, I know it kind of looks like it did when we left yesterday. I do have all of the containers out on the bar area. Now I have, as you can see here, I have cut some shelf liner to go in the bottom cabinets of the 2, this cabinet here, and then this cabinet over here. So I do have that already cut. So my thinking is, I think I am going to start in this cabinet, which is my spice cabinet. And I'm not sure how we're going to do it, and I might have to rearrange it a couple of times. But for now, we're going to start here. And I'm thinking my spices might get moved to, let me get over here, to this cabinet. We'll see. The other thing is this cabinet here, I really have not been using it, and so my thought process is this cabinet may become overflow food, like for the big containers. I'm thinking like the cereal, flour, sugar, that kind of thing. I have not bought those because I didn't know where or what I was going to put it in once I got it home. So I'm going to set the camera up here in the kitchen. I'm just going to get busy, and I will probably do a voiceover and explain everything that I'm doing and all of that. Probably speed it up some so that it's not so long, but we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, guys, so Right now, I've got a thing of pasta I'm going to put down when we get there. So right now, we're going to look at, this is the setup here. This is going to be mostly boxed food. I try to limit myself on canned food because I'd prefer to have frozen or fresh. But I do have those because I'm in a hurricane area, so sometimes you need to have the canned food for emergencies. So I do try to keep a little bit of that on hand all the time. So for right now, this, and we've got another whole shelf up there. So all of this is where that kind of stuff's going to go. Now on the bottom, so on here, we're going to have, over in the corner is going to be snacks, cookies, that kind of thing. And then we've got, right now it's grits. It could be oatmeal. It could be any of that. So that container has cereal and oats. And then, oops, you can't see. And then the next two containers here are for cereal. Now I always try to keep Cheerios and then a different cereal. Right now I'm out of Cheerios, so I need to do that. This one's going to be for spaghetti, pasta, rice, and then some snacks, which is my crackers. Oops, I keep moving, you guys. So that's what's going to be in here. Now, I will say I picked up these labels when I was at Walmart. And so they've been very helpful. So right now, this cabinet is done. So we're going to close this. Now what we're going to work on now is going to be this cabinet here. Now that cabinet is where I keep my pots and pans. I have a lead organizer coming in. So for right now, we're just going to turn the lids upside down on the pots and pans, but we're going to clean this one out, and then it's also going to be where I store the bowls and baking pans. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. So I'm going to sit you down and we will start on that. so some of my pots are not in there. They are being washed, so they're not in they're in the dishwasher, but I put them in there until I'll hand wash them. So they're in the dishwasher. They will be hand washed. But over here are my cooking bowls, like that can go in the oven, and then serving bowl. And then down here on the bottom are like my baking pans. So I'll have to rearrange it a little bit different once the the rack for my pot tops comes in. And I don't remember to be honest, if I ordered the one that goes on the door or if it's the one that was on the shelf. I was going back and forth between them. And to be honest, I don't remember which one I ended up getting. So that is that cabinet. So I'm going to show you my drawers. So this drawer for right now, this drawer is fine. It is going to be strictly for my silverware, so that's good. And then this drawer is kind of like a catch-all drawer, so all the stuff that I don't know what to do with, so these are reusable, a pair of scissors, reusable grocery bags, so they stay there. My owner's guide to my vacuum cleaner is in there, those kind of things. So that's going to stay. Now, where I have another issue is in this drawer, and what I want to do is to get a divider system to go in here that I can sort all of this, and that I'm going to have to figure out. I haven't decided if I want to use the actual dividers or if I want a tray. So that's where I'm at now. I'm kind of leaning toward the dividers. So that may be what comes into there. Then I have Ziploc bags. These snacks here, I threw them in here when I first moved in, and I just need to get those out and get them into the plastic tubs underneath the other cabinet. And then my plastic stuff is in this one. So guys, I do have a lot of room, and now with taking the spices out of here, I am going to move my glasses down to here. And if I need more space underneath the cabinet where my pots are, I can move my serving dishes to here. That's not a problem. So right now, guys, this is the way it is. I don't believe I have anything. Oh, I have light bulbs up there. That is the only thing that I've got up there. And a container. I don't know why I put that there. But this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this organizational video. I have been wanting to do it for a long time, and I did not order my groceries this week because I wanted to get the containers in and get them ready, and so now I can place my grocery order, and that way I can get some of the stuff to refill some of my containers. I do have one extra container. It is well, you can't see it because I hit it, but it's a smaller container, and I'm kind of thinking that one will be good for, I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking it could be good for like nuts and stuff, but I don't really eat a lot of nuts. So I'm not really sure yet what it's gonna be for. So we'll see how it might be just for some tea bags. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and it's been a couple of months, guys, of getting this apartment ready. There's still things that I need to organize and get ready, so you'll see me again. So until next time, guys, bye-bye.